Hi, everybody. My name is Anna Grace Robinson. I am an 18-year-old white female, and I grew up for the first 6 years of my life as a Presbyterian. And then eventually we moved, and so I started going to a Southern Baptist church, which, as you can imagine, really changed my life. I mean, I went from a very open church, very relaxed, still every Sunday, early morning kind of thing, but Southern Baptist is very judgmental. Personally, in my life, felt very much more strict and constricted. I would consider my family to be upper to lower middle class. I don't know. I think that we're somewhere in the mix. Life kind of throws us in different ways. Currently, I would say we're upper middle class. But 2008 hit everybody a little bit differently. So, we had to deal with some of those aspects too. My parents are still married, and this has been such a pinnacle in my life. I mean, I think that their relationship has truly altered my life. I always tell them that I'm so thankful that if they ever had a really big falling out, that they would work through it, because they are just so supportive of each other and of me and my sister, which I guess is kind of answering another question, but they are companions and they are best friends, and it has seriously impacted the way that I not only view relationships but view my self-worth. And I'm so thankful, because I know a lot of people, especially today, don't have that opportunity to see their family stay together and their parents together, and I tell them that all the time, that I'm just so thankful for them. With that being said, I am not married, and I am a straight female. I just graduated high school, and I'm seeking an undergraduate degree in public policy leadership and secondary English education, which is basically just a fancy way to say that I want to be a teacher and then go into education policy reform. So whether that looks like a lobbyist, working at a nonprofit, a think tank, or a senator, an elected official, we'll see where this path takes me. I grew up in South Haven, Mississippi, which is about an hour away from Oxford. So it's a very Memphis suburb, if you will. So that definitely shaped my life. I mean, having access to good education, like quality education, was such a huge thing for me. DeSoto County is the #1 school district in the state. So, having access to like new textbooks and expo markers and whiteboards and things that you don't really think about unless you're in the classroom was important to me. I think that if I hadn't have lived in South Haven and had the opportunity that I did in the classroom, I would not be the same person. I wouldn't be a leader. I wouldn't be a quality student. I would not be type A, and I am thankful for that. And I've kind of made it my life's mission to help others receive that same type of education and that same type of comfort and of support in the classroom. Moving on, I kind of alluded to this. My parents, again, are still married, so they're the most important part of my family, and then my little sister is 13, and she is very, like, prenagery, lots of angst, as you can imagine. I think she's my best friend. I think we're best friends, but she doesn't think that. But when she was born was, like, the best day of my life. I'd wanted to be a sister forever, and she has taught me to be a leader. She was my first follower, and I am a better friend, a better leader because of her. She has taught me compassion and patience, and I love her for that. My first job was actually at a pottery studio, which is a little fun fact. I love to paint and mold pottery. I'm very creative, which you probably wouldn't guess. Again, I'm type A, so it's not exactly the first thing that you expect, but I actually painted these fun paintings here and some other things in my room, but it's such a creative outlet for me. Even if I'm just like hand lettering a few things, it is such a stress relief and therapeutic moment for me, which is kind of random, but something that's really important to my mental health, and I'm definitely aware of that. But yeah, that's a little bit about me. I hope that you learned something, and I think that everything that I talked about is really important to my cultural identity. So yeah.